Hello and welcome to Animal Watch, and today we're meeting the Dogue de Bordeaux.
Known and fondly recognised as the star of Turner and Hooch, this powerful Mastiff is recognised predominantly for his incredible guarding instinct to protect his home and family. His breed line is super old, and some say his genetic lineage dates back to the war dogs of the Roman Empire and Mesopotamia. So loyal to his owner that Hitler even tried to destroy every last one of them in World War II. Meet France's best-loved Mastiff, the Dogue de Bordeaux. Now this breed is best famous for being the star of Turner and Hooch, where Tom Hanks plays a police investigator who inherits a Dogue de Bordeaux that is the only witness to a murder he is trying to solve. With his distinctive sour mug expression and loving but independent personality, Hooch soon turns the house upside down, with a sizable spitting of drool along the way. But alongside all the comedy, these striking and unusual Mastiffs have a very ancient breed line. Some say they reach back to the original Mastiff war dogs of the Roman Empire. But the true formation of this breed can generally be traced back to the 14th century, making him France's oldest Mastiff. Used in the hunt of wild game and for protection of hearth and home, as well as fighting pits against wolves and bears, the dog was a particular favourite of butchers, earning a reputation for ferocity that belied the affection reserved for those he loved and admired. This devotion and loyalty, however, almost destroyed this breed completely when Hitler attempted to eradicate every last one in World War II, due to the fact that they protected their French masters so well against his soldiers. Only 3 breeding pairs remained after World War II. With a reputation for typical Mastiff stubbornness and a real devotion to their owners, this was a very exciting breed that I had not yet met on Animal Watch. So when the opportunity arose to meet a pack of these French Mastiffs in beautiful North Yorkshire setting, then I was all in.
Hello!
Hi! Hi! Welcome to North Yorkshire. We're from Bear Ox Kennel. This is Jackpot, this is Romeo, and this is Roxy.
Dogue de Bordeaux.
We're Dogue de Bordeaux,
And
yeah.
I'm so excited because everybody's asked for Dogue de Bordeaux.
Oh,
They've
wow.
been asking Animal Watch forever, and we've just had to find the right person.
Okay.
So baby, female,
Male, yep.
Yeah, you can see he's so much bigger than
Yes,
the female.
yeah,
Again,
yeah.
with a lot of Mastiff breeds,
Yes,
the males
yeah.
are always
Yeah.
so much bigger. Can we say hi? Can we say hi, big boy? They've got those wise faces, haven't they?
Yes, yeah.
Like a sort of Winston Churchill.
Yeah.
They love
Yeah.
sitting on laps, do they?
Yeah, they really don't know their size, do you? At all. At all.
Hello,
No.
baby.
Yes.
We've got some amazing scenery around
Yes,
us today.
absolutely.
So we're going to go and explore these gorgeous ruins with these dogs and find out everything about
Yeah.
the breed. So let's go.
Fabulous.
Come on then.
These striking Mastiffs were all so cuddly and really fun to interact with. I could see that they did, however, always need to know where Kersha was at all times, showing how utterly devoted they are to their human. Their stubborn streak definitely kicked in when we tried to get them to sit still for some shots, which of course they didn't. Totally independent, and I've heard challenging to train, these cheeky monkeys would get straight up and walk off. We also carried a cloth in tow for all that drool that they are so famous for. Now, I wanted to find out everything about what it's like to live with a Dogue de Bordeaux. A friend of mine had kept a few previously, but had told me that she couldn't keep them anymore due to their short life expectancy, which broke her heart every time she lost one. So of course I needed to get the info in order to provide you, the viewers, with as accurate information as possible, so I sat down to chat with Kersha to find out everything.
Today we have a brand new dog breed on Animal Watch. We haven't covered the Dogue de Bordeaux yet. Why Dogue de Bordeaux?
For me personally.
For you personally.
They're just super loyal as a breed. I think once you've had a Dogue de Bordeaux, you'd never have anything else. You just get some love that you would never get from any other breed, in my opinion.
What are they like around the house to have them?
Lazy.
Very, very lazy.
Very lazy. I mean, as puppies, they're not so lazy. They're quite fun, aren't you, as puppies? Yes. But as adults, just want to lay down on the sofa. Lots of kisses and cuddles, just really super chill. They don't take a lot of exercise.
They are a giant breed.
Yeah.
With giant breeds comes lots of care in raising these babies. So when you have a puppy, what's the sort of regime you need to implement in order to keep the bones and the joints nice and safe?
Yeah, so we always say correct nutrition. When we have puppies, we don't walk them till they're at least 6 months old. Let them bones grow, because what you don't want to do is damage any baby bones because they're just not going to heal properly. Usual puppy things where, you know, up and down stairs, not really to do, up and down sofas, not really to do.
Do they grow very, very slowly? So a male will take a good 3 years
Yes,
to fill into that size.
Yes.
Will it get thicker even after 3?
Ish. It goes a bit with seasons. So like in winter, they seem to bulk up a little bit. In summer, they seem to shed a little bit.
We did try and pick him up a minute ago to put him onto a plinth to do a photo for this episode, and he was heavy.
Yes.
So how heavy is he?
He's 72 kilograms.
That's really heavy.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you do to keep them happy?
Every day ours have a good 30 minutes run in a paddock, twice daily.
Let's talk about trainability, because a lot of Mastiffs are super stubborn.
Yep.
And that means they're very heavy when they're grown up. So if you don't implement some kind of control when they're younger, you're not moving that dog, are you, when they get older?
No.
Would you ever let one off?
Depends on the dog. As a breed, they are stubborn. But for example, like Romeo just wouldn't really wander very far. Some of the girls we don't let off because they would just run. But we have got a male that's, again, just doesn't leave your side if he's off the lead. It all really depends, and we do exactly the same with all of them from being babies. So I don't really know what the difference is. It must just be personalities in the dog. But in general, they have a high prey drive.
That doesn't relate to small dogs, does it?
No.
So they're very, very good when they meet a dog in a public area.
Very
They're
friendly.
very, very friendly.
As long as you get enough socialisation when they're babies, that's really important, then they're absolutely fine with people and other pets.
How do they get on with the same sex?
So we don't put entire males together, we keep them separate.
How about entire females?
They're absolutely fine.
That's so interesting. It's so strange because every breed has got something different going on. If you sell one and he gets neutered, will they get on with other males?
No.
So it is just a male thing?
It's a male thing, it's a dominance thing, yeah.
Okay, so even though they get on well with strange dogs, if he met another entire male in the park, how would that go down?
Out and about, absolutely fine. At home, there's a pecking order.
So there has to be just one, like, male
and
there.
they won't let that be, so you have to keep them separate.
How interesting! Because I wouldn't want to break up a fight with these guys because they're so heavy.
Yeah.
When I greeted the dogs for the first time, they were very friendly, they were very gentle. I'm a complete stranger. They were just so relaxed, so lovely with me. They can look completely intimidating. So imagine if you walk down the road and you see him.
People cross the road.
Oh my God, oh my God, I'm not going near that dog. But absolutely to the contrary, he's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
But they use their mouths a lot. Now, is this something that some people, when they get a dog, don't like?
Yeah.
So do you get people go, I don't want this dog, it keeps mouthing me?
You've got to be firm with them, but at the same time, that is how they are. We find all of ours are mouthy. You know, other people with Bordeaux's might not find that, but all of ours seem to, as they get older, they don't.
Yeah.
The babies do.
I've had rescue dogs, and they've insisted that the dogs have been biting. And when you actually get them back, they're not biting, they're mouthing. I was just going to ask about puppyhood destruction. Will they chew everything?
So I've never had one that's chewed the house, like skirting boards and things like that. As long as you've got plenty of toys, plenty of interaction, plenty of stimulation. But if they're left on their own for long periods of time when they're babies, they do get bored.
Can't help but notice you've come equipped with your spit rag today.
I did. Slabber cloth.
It's just the way the mouths are designed.
Yeah, more wrinkle, more slaver.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were they like in someone's house?
Slavering.
So They shake their head and the
You find it
saliva
on the ceiling, everywhere.
like one of these something about Mary
It
situations.
is, and all of it, it'll just come out of nowhere. They could have just been laid down. They don't necessarily have to have had a drink or anything. It's just there.
Yeah, imagine when they drink, it must get really salivary.
Yes, yeah.
So whilst we're talking about drinking, let's talk about feeding. These are deep-chested dogs.
Yeah.
That comes with lots of complications,
Yeah.
doesn't it, with things like bloat.
Yeah.
So what is your day-to-day care with feeding them and giving them water and exercise?
So our particular routine is in the morning they go out, they have a run for half an hour, they then go away and they rest for an hour, and then after they've rested for an hour we then feed them, and then we wouldn't let them back out again until they've rested again for an hour.
So how long? Another whole hour?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't realise that they need to rest before eating.
It's also drinking too.
Yeah, everyone always
Yeah.
thinks it's the rest after the eating,
before.
but it's the before,
Yeah.
because everything has to settle. Do you feed them once a day or twice?
Twice.
What is like the number one issue these dogs might get?
Bloat.
It is bloat.
Yeah. And obviously they don't live long, but that again comes with any sort of giant breed.
What's the life expectancy then of these dogs?
I think now it's raising a little bit, but they did used to say between 5 and 6, but that has gone up now. I know friends of ours, they had one till he was 9.
How is it raising?
Environmentally, we're more aware of things that might create bloat.
They're amazing colour. What colour is this?
So we would call this red or mahogany, but they do go right from Isabella right through to a really deep red.
Also, when you go out, they pull quite hard,
Yeah.
don't they? So this sort of comes down to how strong you are, how old you are.
Yeah.
In other words, if you're quite a fragile older person, it's
Yeah.
probably not the breed that you should be getting when you're about 80.
No, probably not. But again, it all comes down to the particular dog. Because again, one of ours at home, he just doesn't even need a lead. He won't go anywhere, wouldn't leave your side. But yeah, these 3 that I brought with me today definitely pull.
On your property, in your house, what are they like as guard dogs if somebody comes
Fabulous.
around? Are they?
Yes.
Intimidating,
yeah.
I bet, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when people come round and they get to know that those people are regular, that stops. But initial instinct to bark and to guard is definitely there.
Yeah. Can you tell them stop when somebody comes round?
Yeah.
Or they'll still grumble a little bit.
They'll
for
still be a
while.
little bit, not happy with the situation until they're comfortable that everything's okay. I don't doubt if one was bred as a guard dog and was trained as a guard dog, it would be fabulous. That's not what we have at home. They're fantastic with children. When they've been brought up together in a household, set clear rules and boundaries to the children and the dog. They're very, very
And I can
placid.
see, because they're so loyal to you, they'd be really loyal to people's children as well, wouldn't they?
In conclusion, these were very sweet and well-behaved dogs. Very calm, peaceful, and not needing a terrific amount of exercise. However, if you don't like drool, then they may not be for you, as this is one of the downsides to the breed. Plus, they are powerful and strong, so you need strength to walk them. They were devoted, cuddly, and I'm told terrific guard dogs. But as usual, the Mastiff stubbornness lurks, so don't look to adopt one if you're after German Shepherd responsiveness. However, if you do want a cuddle dog for your sofa, then these guys have their name written all over that. Sad that their life expectancy is quite short compared to other dogs, and the risk of bloat is high. So I don't think I could have one, as they would break my heart every time I lost one. But if you are careful to follow Kirsch's advice on bloat prevention, then hopefully this will help. Breeders are trying to improve the health of this breed, so hopefully they have a really bright future.
These dogs are fantastic, and I'm sure people would like to find out more about your dogs and see some more wonderful photos and learn about the breed. So what websites can they go to?
So we've got breed clubs on Facebook, and we've got Instagram, and we've got the Kennel Club website, which give lots of information about the Dogue de Bordeaux.
Is this your own personal pages?
So we've got Bear Rocks.
Okay.
Bear Rocks Show Kennels is for to see these dogs.
And that's
Yep.
on Instagram and,
Yes,
and Facebook?
Just on Instagram.
Just on Instagram.
Yep.
I'll write that on the screen and then you can find it, and also I'll put it in the description below. And if you enjoyed this episode, then please give us a big thumbs up and subscribe by clicking the button in the bottom hand corner. And tune in every week when we will bring you more amazing episodes on dogs, wolves, animal rescue, conservation, and very, very lazy animals. Bye for now.
Bye.